Hey everyone, Nick here. Just wanted to do a video on why you need a Google marketing strategy in 2019. I'm going to cover off some trends I'm seeing, and I'm going to show you some different little strategies you could use using different parts of the Google network you may not be aware of, and some really cool changes I see coming. Let's get right on into it, guys. I have covered off a bit of this, but Google versus Facebook. So obviously a lot of advertising dollars get split between these two, and they're quite different, but at the same time, different parts of them are useful for different businesses, and both have their strengths and weaknesses. So Google generally, as I've already said, generally has higher quality traffic. Facebook, you're sort of grabbing that impulse buyer. But just a quick run through of the different kind of formats. So search network, you've obviously got your standard text ads. You've got the display network, which covers over 90% of the internet. You've got shopping, which is really, really great for e-commerce. You've got the image there, the price, and a description. And there's lots of changes there coming, guys. I see them kind of trying to take on Amazon in a way, and I'm going to get more into that soon. And you've also got the ability to do video ads, both across the display network, kind of with GIFs and stuff like that, and actual videos on YouTube. So YouTube is going to be where a lot of Google's growth is going to come out of. It's very underutilized, and I see a lot of that TV spend going towards YouTube, especially those people that are still kind of stuck on TV, those more traditional businesses, especially retail chains. I see them advertising big time. So remarketing. Remarketing on Google is super underutilized, and there's continuously new features being brought out. A lot of people don't know, but you can target people that have added to cart. You can target people that have viewed content, just like on Facebook. It's got the same capabilities there, and there's actually some really cool audiences you can build within Google Analytics and carry them into your Google ads. So that's something I'm going to cover off in the future, guys, but it's super exciting. If you're a business and don't have remarketing on Google, you're probably losing out quite a bit of money. You're getting a different customer to Facebook, you're getting a different customer to Amazon. You should be advertising across all these platforms to maximize the number of people you can reach. So obviously within your budget, but Facebook, awesome. You're getting that impulse customer, huge reach, cool interest targeting. You've got video ads, you've got canvas ads, lead generation, page likes, all that sort of stuff, carousels. So awesome. I'm not telling you just stick to Google. I'm saying use Google in your strategy in 2019. So I want to explain a little bit about the difference between the different online advertising juggernauts. So in order to understand which platform you should be using, or which platform you should dedicate most of your resources to, it's a really good way to do that is to understand the difference between these different platforms. So these days, Amazon, in particular in the US, accounts for like 55 or 60% of online searches for products. So most people start their product journey there. So on Facebook, you're capturing that impulse buyer. You're getting really great brand awareness, bang for buck, and your cost per click are really still comparatively quite cheap. Now, Amazon is a field I want to play a lot more into because Amazon and Google are really going head to head with each other for this online shopper. So Amazon obviously has much more of a retail and e-commerce focus, and a lot of their data rests there. The Amazon customer, to me, is someone who is ready to buy already. And it's great for things, I think, of mainly lower value. So Google is really great for higher ticket products, and those people that like to do a bit more research. So people on Amazon are doing their research, but Google, because they've got so many niche retailers and niche businesses that know their products inside and out, Amazon can never, ever, or it'll be a lot harder for Amazon to compete until they allow a bit more information to be put within different listings. Can't compete with some of the landing pages that people on Google are going to put together. So obviously on Amazon, the people are there, they're ready to buy. Their credit card details are stored. Google, they're taking them offline somewhere else. So obviously not ideal in terms of getting that conversion rate. So Amazon conversion rate will traditionally be higher, but the Google customer is there. They're doing more research. They're still interested more than Facebook. And it's great for that. It's great if you're wanting to sell something higher ticket, and these two are competing head to head, guys. Once you understand this little Venn diagram here, you understand all the different types of shoppers. So have a look at this. Let me know what you think about it, and see this is kind of how I would formulate a strategy. So really great starting point, looking at this and going, where does my customer sit and how can I improve my online marketing strategy? And how can I play in a different part where potentially I'm missing out? Should I advertise on Amazon? Should I advertise on Google? Do I need to jump on Facebook? Have a think. Let me know what you think, guys. And if you need a hand with this, just reach out to me. So the trends I'm seeing. So Google Shopping is growing very, very fast. So the clicks last year grew 34% year on year. It's also really, really great for people that have local businesses with local inventory. So you can do local inventory ads. Google Shopping is particularly starting to completely annihilate it on mobile. So it is getting like 99% of the mobile shopping search engine share, excluding Amazon, obviously. So obviously Google search, for me, I see some of Facebook's local business advertising dollars potentially moving back there. It's just a lot easier for local businesses to manage, and the results you're getting that higher quality traffic, and especially if you don't know how to run Facebook ads, it's a bit trickier. There's obviously strategies you can use to make it a lot more effective, but Google, you're just getting such great high quality traffic that I see a lot more local businesses sticking to this. So Google remarketing is starting to be recognized as extremely important. Dynamic remarketing and the ability to create audiences has also allowed people to come up with some really cool kind of DPA, Facebook style carousel and ads that are more relevant to people. You know, if they've viewed a product, they're going to keep seeing that product in a kind of carousel format or in an individual picture, and it's going to then take them directly to the store to buy it. So really, really powerful. And I think a lot more retailers that have been sticking just to Facebook, I see them coming on board with this. Biggest trend though, guys, for me is YouTube advertising. Next 3 years, I see it exploding. At the moment, I think it only counts for about $4 billion in advertising dollars. Watch a lot more of that TV advertising go to YouTube because it's directly transferable. So people are going to understand it. And the moment people start seeing this, they're going to get very excited. I'm seeing a lot of clients asking about it. I'm seeing a lot of the guru style people talking more about it. Mark my words, YouTube advertising next few years is going to be huge. The next one is the Google network and the tools are becoming better each day. So Google is constantly releasing new stuff, and the amount of data they've got is amazing, guys. Like, they're able to know how likely someone is to convert based on where they are. They connected to Wi-Fi. What are they doing? Do they normally buy when they are on the train or wherever they are? It's really cool stuff and super powerful amounts of data on there, which you can utilize. The next bit is obviously the growth in Amazon advertising, and this is something that I think a lot of you should delve more into, and myself, I'm being asked more by clients to delve into this. Definitely, especially if you have a private brand, jump on Amazon because it's such a big amount of sales to miss out on. You might have a lower margin, but get on there, guys. And the advertising platform is very, very simple at the moment, but it's constantly improving, and the spend that's going to it is huge. So don't miss out. So the Google platforms and when to use them. So search. These are the text-style ads with the ability to add extensions like call, maps, and things like that. It's great for online brick-and-mortar retailers and local businesses. Now, if you've got an e-commerce store, I covered off a great little strategy for search. So you can use it to promote individual products or collections, stores, brand names, things like that. There's a whole range of things you can do, and in general, the cost per click is lower than shopping. So that's a misconception. A lot of people say, oh, the cost per click on shopping is lower. So the reason shopping tends to be a bit more expensive is there's an image, price, and description. So you're getting better, more qualified traffic through to your store. So it's really, really good for online and brick and mortar retailers because you can do local inventory ads. So if you've got a visual product, go use shopping and Facebook. So those two together go hand in hand, Facebook and shopping, and you're going to get that different customer, the one that's searching a bit more, the one that's searching more than Amazon and that isn't an impulse shopper, or they've seen you on Facebook and they want to do more research. The Google Display Network is great for brand awareness and remarketing, although it doesn't, apart from the remarketing aspect, I'm going to speak about dynamic remarketing. It's a lot better for brand awareness and particularly for really high ticket stuff. Just keep following these people around the internet. The display network covers about 90% of websites online. So that's incredible. So just think about that, guys. 90% of websites. If you advertise across Google and Facebook, you are covering the internet. It's also highly visual and has interest-based targeting. Something a lot of people don't remember or don't understand is that the display network actually has some really cool capabilities for interest-based targeting, and again, highly visual. So YouTube is amazing for brand awareness. So if you want to build trust with your customers, show social proof, if you have YouTube ads going alongside Facebook ads and the display network, you are going to be like if you have a look, Sam Ovens does this. He uses those as social proof and he uses it as a sales video, so for direct selling. So it acts as kind of a landing page with a video, and it's got some really cool targeting options and overall very underutilized. If you use it, if you start learning how to use it, you're either going to be able to use those services, you're going to use that knowledge to sell to people, or you can use it in your own store. So another really, really great opportunity. So what most people forget is, yeah, we've got Google search and shopping. You've probably heard of that. You know, you've clicked loads of search ads, but have you ever considered running a campaign for your brand name? Your brand name is likely to yield you a really, really great result. And yet some people tell me, oh, but my SEO is great. But is it all the time? Have you sat there and searched everything from every different location? I guarantee you're not ranking number one all the time. You can also use search for retargeting ads. I bet you didn't know that. Like, there's some really cool things that you can use and be different to other people and test and see if it works for your business. And you can see some really great results by trying different things that other people aren't. There's other things out there other than Facebook. So shopping is especially great for shoppers with high intent, and you're able to put relevant products in front of them based on what they're searching. So you've also obviously got, you know, the product. So, but have you ever considered product showcase ads? You can use those in a cool new launch, or have you added shopping to a YouTube placement? That's another option. You may not have known that, but like you could have an ad, a YouTube ad speaking about the products, and on the right-hand side or below on mobile, you could have the actual product there ready for the person to buy. People also forget about the enormous display network. As I said, 90% of the websites. And then you've got YouTube it is the second largest search engine in the world. And then, as I've already mentioned, the power of Google retargeting is amazing. So here's some search ad hacks. As I just said, bid on your brand name and you're going to see an amazing click-through rate. You're going to get a great quality score and a huge ROI. That's going to benefit your ad account and your campaign. And again, use search in your retargeting strategy. So right here, Jeep is bidding on its own brand name. See, type in Jeep and here it comes up. What's going to happen here, guys? If you're a well-known brand or you're selling something a lot of people are going to bid on your brand name just to appear above you. And you can see it, especially in a lot of software, people do this all the time. So they're going to get your customer and steal them from you. So to me, this is the most important thing you could do. Put your brand name. It's also going to capture people that see it on Facebook or elsewhere and then want to Google you. If you're not ranking number one, you know, you lose a bit of that social trust. You're losing a bit of credibility because you're not coming up first. So here's some shopping options I mentioned. This is a showcase ad here, guys. So you've got the boot, you've got a few different options. People click there and this comes up. So it shows an entire potential collection. So it's another way to promote a collection of products. I think they're really good for new launches or seasonal products. Again, it's another way to test a whole collection quite quickly. Again, shopping on YouTube, this is what I said. So here's your YouTube ad or someone's Googling flower arrangements and here you go. People have the option to buy them. Now that's pretty warm traffic right there. That's someone that's interested in centerpieces, DIY box flower arrangements. Here we go. They've got the option to buy them right there. No, you know what? I'm too lazy to make this. I'm just going to buy it. Okay, so for local businesses, local inventory ads can be really, really powerful, especially if you have some kind of a sale or an overstock. People could be searching for a washing machine. It comes up, it shows them the location of the store, and it shows them other items in the store. So people could buy it, click and collect, come into store, pick it up, or get it delivered. Here's another example. So people click the ad, they get shown here the store location, the opening times, all that sort of stuff. Can get directions, call them, or buy it online. So super powerful for local businesses as well. And this is something that if you're just starting out in your digital agency, you could approach retailers and show them this. This is quite an easy sell, and I'm having some really great success with it. So here's a Google display network example. So you've got here on millions and millions of different websites. Right here, you've got the ad, which is a leaderboard text ad, or the medium rectangle triangle. So this is where you can remarket to people or just increase your brand awareness by advertising on the display network. So YouTube here, you would have seen these, not going to go into great detail. In-stream ads, discovery ads. Both of these can get some really, really great results. and I suggest jumping on the YouTube bandwagon before everyone else does. These ads are really cheap at the moment, seeing some great results. Here's what I keep talking about with TV and YouTube ad spend being kind of a lot of the TV ad spend going to YouTube. So here you go. You've obviously got very little ability to target people. And you know what? It's also not tailored at all to the individual. So look at YouTube. You've got exact demographics, interest profiles, ad viewers. You know how long they spend there, what sites they go to, are they engaged buyers, are they previous buyers? There's so much demographic data. Now, content. You can target people based on the keywords they search, or based on keywords people search, or particular videos or channels that you know relate to your brand. Also, you are able to dictate what devices people see it on, what language, zip code, whereabouts. TV is a spray and pray. YouTube is highly visual video and advertising platform, and you're able to get your message out there to highly relevant and warm traffic. So I hope this little decal here explains how powerful YouTube and its targeting is. If you wanted to just target people interested in Google Shopping, you could find someone like my channel and just target that specific channel or the keywords that I use. So I've kind of covered this off, but remarketing is a great way to obviously connect with people who have visited your website. You can strategically place them all over the internet in different types and on Google and its partner websites. There's just the standard remarketing on the Google Display Network, which is kind of those banner style ads you make. Dynamic remarketing, which Google has a tool where you can create carousel style ads to show people the product they viewed, are likely to buy, or things that they added to cart and abandoned. Super powerful, something I'll cover off in the future. So you're able to use remarketing lists for search ads. So you're able to use Google Analytics to create audiences and then remarket to them in search ads. Then you're able to remarket to people on YouTube and the obviously display network simultaneously. So super powerful, and here are some examples of different remarketing ads and Google Display Network ads. So here, these people, someone's come onto their website and they're now seeing this. They're seeing an offer for $9.90 for delivery for school uniforms here in Australia. Here's another example of an ad here. So if you have a sale, remarketing, and showing people you've got a sale. So thanks so much, guys. I hope this video has been useful, something a little bit different, but come up with a strategy for Google for your business. Based on the things I've shown you today, you should be able to come up with a really relevant brand strategy for your business, taking into account all the strengths and weaknesses of the different platforms. And so, as I said, please get across multiple platforms. If you haven't tried Google and you're a local business or an online retailer and you want someone to have a look over your ads, send me a message, get in contact with my agency, and we'll see what we can do. So this is an area that's getting a lot more excitement, guys, and I hope that you get on board. As I said, the trend in this stuff is growing and growing and growing, and if you're not using it, you're missing out on a whole portion. Don't just stick to Facebook, especially on the days where it's up and down. This is the reason why you need to branch out and even try Amazon as well. I'm going to do a bit more Amazon content in the future because it's something that my clients want me to get into. So get ready, guys. And just a quick one. So make sure you subscribe, like, comment on the video, show me some love, jump in my Facebook group, releasing lots of good content, and heaps of knowledgeable people are joining it. It's getting some serious traction and would love to see you there. So next video, guys, Ultimate Remarketing Blueprint. That's what I'm hoping to release very soon. And I want to show you how to set up some of this stuff. So it is a little bit more complicated. Bear with me. It might take a bit of time to pull together this video, but thanks for watching and see you soon.